You all right?
And I was too excited.
No,
But what's up, everybody?
Need some water?
You know I stay pet. I stay water. I stay hydrated.
Stay strapped. See, he stay strapped.
Wah.
What's up, people? What's going on? We here. We in here.
I'm your boy, as always, Lilo 30.
3-0. Big 30. And this your boy C4. Foes up. Lift your bros up.
Ooh. Hey, I just want to let everybody know before we do this podcast, we're going to get some shirts with that on it. I can see it right now. Foes up. Foes up. I'm going to get that right there. With the wah. I'm going to learn how to spell that. That's all I need to.
W-A-H. And then extend the H. W-A-H. And extend the H. Wah.
Ain't that wah?
No. It sounds like a baby crying. Like
Wah.
so stupid.
Ooh, put in the comment how to spell wah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell wah.
I think it's W-A-H, but teach
Wah.
No.
Wow. That's how it's gonna be. But anyway, like I said, what's up, everybody? I'm your boy Lilo 30.
It's your boy C4. I ain't gonna do it again.
Okay, you want one time? That's all.
Foes up, lift your bros up. Hey.
We would like to first start off by saying good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time period you're watching us.
Welcome.
Because
salutations.
We are excited. You know, we always excited.
Well, we jump on this, man. We be lit. We got a lot to talk about, and you know, a lot of debate.
We do.
I think. I don't know, but I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I'm lit. You know, it's podcast day. I'm lit.
Boy, this boy over here sound like Alabama State, talking out the side of his neck.
Oh.
Talking out the side of your neck. Oh, Miss Band. Anyway, like we always start off the show with our t-shirts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You want to show yours?
Mine's just simple. Nah, I'm good. Like, hey man, do this for me. Nah, I'm good.
You should have been like, you want to go first? No, I'm good. Huh? No, I'm good. You say you don't want to go first? No, my shirt. No, I'm good.
Like, hey, repeat, man. I'm good. Nah, I'm good.
This time, I went to my stash of t-shirts.
Okay.
As you can see, it's
scientific
different molecules. Yeah, scientists. It's made of the compound of.
Let's say energy, stamina, sleep.
What you think it is?
Energy, stamina, sleep.
No, what is this?
I don't know what that is.
It's the
Caffeine?
No, it's a compound of
So you don't even know.
coffee.
Oh.
No, the reason I thought, because I looked at it now. Now I'm confused. I think it's coffee. Now I gotta go do some research.
Is
Put
it
it in the comments
caffeine
too if you want to do the
caffeine
research.
or coffee?
I think it's coffee. Because they got cups in their hand. They got coffee cups.
That don't mean that it's coffee.
They got coffee cups.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I ain't know coffee had a scientific number.
Well, coffee is a compound. So, you know, it's different atoms and molecules in it. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, learn something new every day, you know.
I guess.
Okay, so I got my quote for today. And this quote is from a Charles Swindoll. Mm-hmm. And he stated, life is 10% what happens to me and 90% of how I react to it. So that's just an understanding of life. I agree with that. You know, the majority of life is how you react to it. You know, you always go through something, but how you react to it is the most important thing. Like, it's very important to react in a positive way so that you will have control over your life, because you never know what's going to happen in your life, because it's God's doing, you know. God only knows. So you just have to live through it.
Amen, my brother. Amen, my brother.
Yeah.
And for the first time in a long time, I got a quote. Because believe it or not, we are doing this podcast. And it's, you all right? My chest. Powder on my chest. Powder on my chest. Anyway, lame. But we doing this podcast today. It is March the 16th. Now, a lot of people don't know it's just a regular day. But for people like me, it's 3/16, which is Austin 3/16. And for that, I'm going to do a quote. Ba ba ba. Wah wah.
Let's go.
My quote says, "Why have you not broken from the pack? You're playing it safe. Safe ain't going to get you shit in this world." Might have to put a...
Yeah, bleep that.
We grown.
I'm just saying, you put a lot of emphasis on that word. You put no emphasis on anything else but that word.
Brother 316 says, hey, we just quoted your ass.
That's the bottom line. Cause C4 said so. Oh, man.
I promise you we ain't.
Shout out to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Woo. Happy 316!
Let's go.
I was gonna come through with my vest on, but I ain't want to go too far with it.
Oh yeah.
That would have my smoking skull built right here.
Yeah, you would have went too far. That would have been too far.
Oh man, let's get to the podcast. I'm sorry.
I'm good. No, I'm good.
That's the bottom line.
So let's see what's the topics for today, man. What we got?
First thing is we're gonna do is I had a brain fart. I'm sorry. We're gonna talk about this month. This month is March, which is mainly we just came from last month, which was February, was the Black History Month. This month is actually Women History Month. Amen. So yeah, if you're a woman,
shout out to you.
If you're a girl,
shout out to you.
If you have the chromosome and qualify yourself as a woman,
shout out to you.
Because this is your month, and it really doesn't have anything to do with race. Because women come in all shapes and sizes. Why can I not talk? Different race. It's a lot of women out there who are black who done things to progress women and our country. And women out there who are white who progressed and made the world better. It's women who aren't even them colors, who are Asian, that includes everything like Indian and Pakistan and Chinese, Japanese, Ulanese, I sneeze, you sneeze.
We all sneeze.
For the ice cream. All right, but
cue the Fantasia song. BABYMAMA. This goes out to all my baby mamas. This goes out to all my baby mamas.
Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna go through and
dear mama, you all appreciate it.
Excuse me. Can we get back to the point? I'm trying to be serious.
Will
you stop? I always love my mama. See, now you gotta stop. Okay.
Don't you know I love you, sweet lady?
Can I get the history, please?
I just had to throw all these songs out.
Women History Month had its origins as a national celebration in 1981 when Congress passed the Public Law 9728, which authorized and requested the president to proclaim the week beginning March the 7th, 1982 as Women History Week. Also, I'm going to pause right there and say, we didn't do the podcast at the time period. It was between the podcast. But also, March the 8th, happy belated International Women's Day. That was March the 8th. Shout out to all the women out there, international and national. All right, anyway.
International and national.
I was supposed to say national, then whatever.
Do the next legally and illegally.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about over there. Throughout the next 5 years, Congress continued to pass joint resolution designating a week in March as Women History Week. In 1987, after being petitioned by the National Women's History Project, Congress passed Public Law 109, which designated the month of March 1987 as Women's History Month. Also, I know I keep going off the subject, but Women History Month. Well, we actually came from a group of women. I forgot the city or the area, but it actually came from California. Start with an S. I forgot the name of the area. You know, do your history. It's in the comments somewhere. I'll put it down there in the description. What was I? Here we go. Between 1988 and 1994, Congress passed additional resolution requesting and authorizing the president to proclaim March of each year as Women History Month. Since 1995, presidents have issued a series of annual proclamations designating the month of March as Women's History Month. These proclamations celebrate the contribution women have made to the United States and recognize the specific achievement women have made over the course of American history in a variety of fields. There you go. But yeah, so like I said, everybody, male and female, find a woman and tell them thank you. Because, believe it or not, a lot of people talk about historical things being done. And like we said last month, they kind of omit the black people who participated. But just like African Americans, they also omit a lot of women who help make things better. Because
women definitely had to work hard as well. It wasn't just, there were times where the men were dominant, It's still jobs today that's give men more money than women. So, women worked hard to get equal. You know what I'm saying?
All right. And then
just
also,
like black people.
I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say
then also, a lot of people don't think about it now because of how society is. And everybody's being or working towards equality nowadays. But back in the day, women kind of held the household together. And most men went out to work for 10 to 12 hours a day to make the money. And women
did the other stuff.
Yeah, they mainly took care of people's kids or their kids or made sure that their house was in order. So a lot of us have a lot of respect, have a lot of thanking clapping, applauding for women because most of us would not be here. We'd be either in jail or on the streets or homeless or deceased. Hell, we wouldn't even be here.
We wouldn't even be born. That's what I'm finna say.
So,
they the one that birthed us.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It takes two to tango, but at the end of the day, women
gotta push.
Well, I don't know about that. Well, okay. Women made this world. And if it wasn't for women, you wouldn't be watching this podcast. If it wasn't made for women, he wouldn't be doing weird push-ups. Okay, that's why I can't have conversations around you.
Push it.
You done? You sure? Ooh.
Push it.
That's the woman dance. You got anything to add to the women? I really feel like I just did.
Honestly, man, just shout out to the women. They are very influential women in the world that just show people that, you know what I'm saying? Women can do things too. I see they used to have this label of men jobs. And so nowadays you can see women out there doing those specific jobs like construction workers and
the military.
It's more women in military now. Lawyers and doctors. Police officers, doctors,
mainly jobs that I don't know about most people, but when I was growing up,
engineers.
When I was growing up, whenever I looked in the book, they always showed a man in that position. Yeah.
President, that might change one day.
Yeah, because
we got
the only
positions
president. I only seen when I was growing up, and like I said, I grew up in the 80s. The 90s really was nurses, teachers. That's really it. I can't think of it.
For women, it's they was categorized. It was categorized to certain jobs. Stay at home mom.
Right.
Nurse. teachers, like you said.
Exactly. It's not that many jobs I can think of right now. That
I mean, like babysitters.
Yeah.
Nannies.
Yeah.
Not even chefs. Like chefs was more of a man job.
Yeah.
They was more of a
they
cook.
help clean up or
cook.
do some small
What I'm
stuff.
saying?
But it wasn't the chef.
Maids.
Yeah.
Maids.
And you know what I thought about? It was really weird because like growing up, every woman around us was like
dominating.
Okay, I ain't gonna say that, but they did like jobs that wasn't in the book. Like for example, we got an auntie who's a dentist.
Yeah.
We got aunties. Well, both of them.
Computers.
Yeah. So I was like, makes you think about that. But anyway, that's just me talking. I like to ramble and rant.
But shout out to all the women that made a change, and did their thing for the women as a whole. It's a lot of influential women out here. Shout out to Kamala. I can't even.
You don't know our vice president name?
Lee, I can't say it. I can't speak right now. But
you need some water.
Miss Harris.
What? What's her name? Miss Harris.
Miss Harris.
You so proper. You so. Miss Harris. Kamala.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris. Now you got me questioning now. Okay, Miss Harris.
Yeah.
Vice President Harris.
Shout out to Vice President, because that's a big feat.
Made history.
Beyonce just broke the record for the most Grammys won. So shout out to her. It's a lot of women that's out there doing their thing. Serena and Venus been doing it for Lord knows how long.
And shout out to all the women besides Coretta Scott and Rosa Parks that was in the struggle.
Yeah.
I mean, they was the two main women that people talk about. But shout out to the women who didn't get their name in the pictures. Who every time they showed, they had to tell the kid, "That go right there." Hold on. No, that's not you. Hold on. Look real close behind Rosetta, right there. That's me right there.
That's me right there. Behind Rosa.
Yeah. Me and Rosa did not get off that bus. We did not get off that bus. There I go right there.
Yes, we are not getting off.
Oh boy. If y'all ain't watched Boondocks, y'all need to watch Boondocks. Side note. Anyway, you got anything else?
That's it. Shout out to the women though, for real.
Okay. That was a quick topic. It wasn't supposed to seem quick.
Yeah, it was just
it was a nice little 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Shout out to the women.
We were shouting them out for real, cause this day month. We ain't do it the last time, so we definitely had to.
Oh yeah, I was like, what did we do last time? I forgot. We took a little sip for some people.
Yeah.
We were talking about the beginning, first of the month.
The first of the month.
Wah. Come out of nowhere. I'm sorry. But anyway, since we're talking about the month of March, you know what that means? We also going to talk about that
stimulus check, yeah. I need my stimulus check, yeah.
Money.
Hey, I need my stimulus check, yeah.
I feel like you on beat. Maybe I'm tripping.
I need my. That's the. Don't do me like that.
Don't do me. That's a mic.
Don't do me now.
Whatever.
I got rhythm.
I
got rhythm.
If you are watching this and you're in America, this month,
not last month, not next month, this month.
Okay. Not well. Actually, a few days ago, they signed it into office. They signed it into law. They signed a 1.9 trillion stimulus plan.
Trillion.
Okay.
I want to be a trillionaire.
It was just the way you said it was like it's a round sound. Trillion. God, is that you? But and the stimulus plan is called the American Rescue Plan.
ARP. ARP. We just.
You so stupid. I'm just gonna go through and list some things that it support and help out.
Yeah. Okay.
One of the benefits is the unemployment benefits. With this stimulus plan, it would be extending the existing 300 weekly unemployment benefits until September 6th, which also provides a tax break on $10,000 in unemployment benefits. Wham, wham.
Hey.
So, if you want some of my people who got furloughed, might not have to pay taxes on them unemployment money.
Or if you got fired, does it work out for that?
I mean, I think furloughed and fired was in the same
as
group.
long as you get
It was in the same
unemployment, you
group. It was
straight.
in the same group of people. They all applied for stimulus money.
As long as you apply it.
Yeah.
You're straight. Okay.
Yep. And then also, everybody know, the bill also sends a $1,400 stimulus check to equal to $2,000 that. Okay. That equal to $2,000 that the Congress was talking about back in December or whatever when Trump was in office. So they're gonna continue the $2,000 and pay the rest of $2,000 on top of that $600 that was received in December. Hold on.
That 600 ain't do nothing.
I mean, you know how to whatever. Okay.
It's in the savings. So.
No, of course you didn't do nothing. You didn't even move it. You didn't touch it. I ain't gonna lie. I put that towards some stocks. Wham, save money.
Hey.
Also, under this plan, the child tax credit, where most Americans would receive $3,000 a year. Jesus, I ain't read this one. Most Americans would receive $3,000 a year for each child aged 6 to 17, and $3,600 for each child under 6.
A year?
Yeah.
Shoot, I might need to have some kids. Yeah, me some kids right quick, so I can get 3,600.
Anyway,
shoot for 3,600, nigga.
Anyway, the more regular payments are intended to help offset costs families face day to day, instead of sending families one annual payment.
All my homies that's having kids, let me hold 100. Cause I know y'all going on 36. Let me get 100.
You funny.
Real talk. Every single one of y'all, I need 100.
Then also, the bill also passed the pandemic response, where tens of billions of dollars would fund coronavirus testing and contact tracing, increase the size of public health workforce, and funding vaccine distribution and supply chain.
Okay.
Actually, also this week, not this week. Was it this week? No, it was last week. Before he signed it, Biden also said that there would be enough coronavirus vaccine doses that every American would have the opportunity to be vaccinated. Well, no. Yeah, he have enough doses by May, but everybody should be vaccinated by July, which is 2 months ahead of what he said during his campaign, where we should have all the doses by July. So that's one thing.
Yeah.
Also, housing assistance is set aside more than $20 billion in emergency rental assistance and other relief for the homeless, and another $10 billion goes to mortgage and home ownership assistance. And this right here, this part, a lot of people are very excited about, is school support, because it set aside almost $130 billion to help get the K-12 schools reopened. That money would go to improving ventilation system, reducing class sizes, buying personal protection equipment, and implementing social distancing. College and other higher education institutes would receive almost $40 billion. That money could help support financial aid grants to prevent hunger, homelessness, and other challenges for students during the pandemic. Additional funds would go to child care provider through the Child Care and Development Block Grant Program. The bill also set aside $1 billion for Head Start programs, which provide early childhood education, health and nutrition services to low-income children and families. Now I need to breathe. Now, this part right here, I didn't know about, but they also in the bill they added aid for multi-employer pension plans. It includes a $86 billion bailout for failing pensions. Democrats also say that the provision gives struggling pensions plans enough money to pay hundreds of thousands of retirees their full pension for the next few decades. So that's good. So that's another thing. Yeah. And new provisions. It also provides $510 million for the FEMA Emergency Food and Shelter Program. That money would support homeless services providers for overnight shelters, meals, 1 month's rent. I need to be in that. 1 month's rent and mortgage assistance, and 1 month's utility payment. It expands the employee retention tax credit for startup companies and other businesses hit by the pandemic. You know, I just thought about, I should have really put my butt into my business last year, but you know, I ain't had no ideas.
In, boy.
I wasn't. Hey,
like, give me my money.
I'm like, ha wham wham. I need
Hulu had live sports.
Well,
will not be playing.
It also includes the value of the federal COBRA health insurance program from 85% to 100%. It also adds $10 billion infrastructure program to help local government continue crucial capital projects. It also make all coronavirus-related student loan relief tax-free. It also increased the total amount of Amtrak relief funding by $200 million. I might take a train. For education funding, the bill set aside $1.25 billion for summer enrichment, $1.25 billion for after-school programs, and $3 billion for education technology. The Senate bill also add $8.5 billion in funds for the Provider Relief Program to assist rural healthcare provider. Whew, that was a lot. Now, with all that in there, the only thing that did not make the bill was the minimum wage increase, which he been talking about for a long time. So unfortunately, that didn't make it. Hopefully they'll come back later and they fight for another day, but that didn't make the bill.
I need them loans too.
Them loans.
I don't care about the minimum wage. I need the loans.
Not them loans.
Take some off of my loans.
I know, right?
My loans.
I would be happy if you take some of them off my name. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Praise
Oh, man. This going to be a short podcast today.
I mean, but we went through that. I like what it's doing. I like what they came up with. Helping out as far as the schools and stuff. Because I know a lot of these parents, I know they ready for their kids to go back to school.
Man, what? Because like these government, they ready to throw these kids. They tired.
They tired.
They tired of the kids at home. They ain't learning that from virtual. I'm tired.
Like, and honestly, I really feel like they'll learn more in their physical school environment.
And you know what I just thought about? It's kind of petty for me to say this. Some of these parents don't know what they reading. That's why they ready for the.
They can't help them out. They can't help them out.
I can't help you, play. I'm tell you right now.
Hey, I don't know this math problem. You have to.
You need to
Google
it.
Email.
You need to email your teacher and tell them to do some old school math.
Let me text your teacher real quick.
What's her number again? I'm gonna need that number because this is ridiculous.
I don't know nothing about this. I'm trying to get that minimum wage raise stuff for myself. Shoot, I mean, like, I know a lot of people ready for their kids to go back to school. I know that. So,
but like I said, I'm just happy that they was able to, set aside some money for education because, like, they want kids to go back. They want they want the teachers to go back. But you can't go back with no upgrades and no money. So
true.
Like I said, this helps out the long run to get the schools up to date, make sure they infiltration system is doing okay at least, especially the K-12 because some of these high schools and schools, they're a little bit old, so
that's true.
And I hate to say this, people no matter your color, but all people tend to do this thing to where they put something off, and then stuff happen and
too late.
Yeah, like for example, pandemic, we wasn't ready for it. Texas, they wasn't ready for it. When they had their Armageddon, they Snowmageddon. Yeah, so
I agree.
You need to
always be prepared.
Yeah, just do it, man. Just do it like Nike. Don't put it off. If you can do it today, then why do it till tomorrow? I don't think I said it right. If you can do it today, why put it off until tomorrow? Yeah, that's the old saying. Some old person told me.
But I mean, like, it's always, that goes with a lot of things as far as like focusing on the present. Why would you focus on the past or the future when you can only control what's going on today? So focus on the day. If you can do it today, do it today. If you can save today, save today. If you can put in that business proposition that you had in mind, do it. If you're able to do it today, do it today.
All right. Because tomorrow's not promised.
Right. If you want that license, you want to apply for that license like you said. Apply for that license today.
Oh,
if you're able to.
Snap. Think go do my license today.
You'll
see me.
Hey, nighttime. Get a nighttime lesson.
They'll be like, who is that coming down the street? That's Alex. You know how he be. I heard him a block down the street. I knew that was him. His motorcycle sound like that. Yep, something like that. But speaking about today and going through stuff, believe it or not, it's past before this podcast, but it's officially that we have been in COVID-19 for over a year.
A whole year.
It hit a year. Believe it or not. Year. Can you believe it? Don't feel like it.
It went by pretty fast. I ain't gonna.
Towards the end, it did. Like at the beginning, when I would say it went slow when it first started. Like, well, not here, but like in March, I believe. Yeah, when America shut down and we had to stay at home. Well, I didn't have to stay at home because I was essential, so I still had to go back and forth. But yeah, working from home and not being able to go get food from places or whatnot. It did seem slow at that time period. But like towards the end, like after August, September-ish, I guess around that time period, like late fall, like whatever. I just feel like it started moving fast. Time started moving fast. So yeah, it did. Like I said, towards the end, it didn't feel like we've been here for a year. But yeah, man, we've been for a year.
It went fast for me, like from the jump.
You're already a little drunk.
It
Talking about Corona. Fast. I done drunk some of that good Corona.
Man, like, but it was a lot. Like, a lot of people went through a lot of things during this COVID, and like, some people may use that as an excuse, but it was just a bad year altogether. A lot of things happened in 2020.
I was okay. I give you that. It was a bad year because we done lost over 500,000 people in the United States. So yeah, it has been bad for that. But at the same time, I live by that. If the world give you lemon, make some lemonade. And don't get me wrong, it was horrible. It was boring, whatever. Couldn't go out there and go places like I wanted to go. They shut down my movies. Couldn't go to movies. For a good little second, I was sad. I cried. I was, feeling like Justin Timberlake crying in the river. No. I feel like Usher and Let It Burn.
Oh, Lord.
So many days, so many hours. I wish I could do this in the shower. I can't sing. I'm sorry. But anyway,
yeah, because you sure twisted the words up.
I don't know the words. Hey, leave me alone. But yeah, you all right? Breathe, man, breathe. So, stop laughing.
Because you tried to make it rhyme, so you went from an hour to shower. That don't, whatever. Boy, you butchered that.
I got bars, man. I can rhyme words, whatever. Leave me alone.
Oh, boy, don't quit your day job.
So, Mr. C4, what can you say that in this year that just passed in COVID that you learned about yourself or you have done that made you feel different than you did in 2019? Because COVID took up the whole year.
Yeah.
Like
2020 taught me to.
Like before you continue, I just want to let you know a lot of people pretend 2020 doesn't exist. That's how bad.
I don't want it. I'm gonna pretend it don't exist because 2020 was a bad year. But it did show me to focus on yourself, and everything else will follow. And it also taught me to always be observant and never just always be observant and don't let anything go past you. Like, you know, how people act, opportunities that come, you know, things like that. You know, I was able to see that more in 2020. I was able to realize, like, you know, I need to be more observant of things like that.
Did you get your truck in 2020 or you got it in 2021? 19.
I got it in January before
everything
happened. So
that was. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
That's all I say. It taught me to be more observant, and it taught me to not let things pass my vision, and told me to just focus on myself, and everything else will follow.
Oh, man, you sound. I am a revolutionary.
I am revolutionary.
I am a revolutionary.
Revolutionary.
I'm just saying. You just sound like.
I'm Lakeith.
All right. Stop it. Stop it. Stop.
That man looking so serious. But what did it teach you? What 2020 teach you?
Well, me personally, you know, if people know me, they already know. I think about myself first anyway, because I mean, if I can't do it,
selfish.
No one can. Shut up. It's not selfish. I mean, I still care about people and think about people, but at the end of the day, I think of myself first because if I'm not healthy, financially able, or in the right state of mind, how can I help somebody else?
That's true.
So I always put myself first. So
that's true.
Whatever. And I don't have no kids, so whatever. If you call me selfish, guess what? I'm a selfish SOB. Because Stone Cold said so. Whatever, man. Happy 316. Anyway,
So did you say what you learned?
No, I was about to. I just got excited because I had to say it. I was like, but one thing I learned is you nobody's reliable because I can honestly say before the pandemic I had 2 jobs and I know how to balance my work and my life because I still have time. If you make time, I make time, but I lost both jobs. I was furloughed for 3 months, 4 months, give or take, whatever. Mainly the summer. I was furloughed for the summer. You know, even though one job said they were going to bring us back in July. They said they were going to bring us back.
Okay.
And, you know, I was like, well, all right. I just sat there lonely because I couldn't leave my house or my apartment. So they wasn't reliable. So it taught me, even though I didn't, I didn't maximize it, was that you need to go into business for yourself. You need to go out there, get an LLC, do what you got to do, get some kind of business or something under your name where if it come down to it, you ain't got to rely on somebody else for you. you can only rely on yourself. And at the end of the day, if you can't rely on yourself,
you can't rely on nobody else.
Exactly. So I learned that, and CTU. I gotta put up there somewhere. It's out here somewhere.
Well, you made that sound like a friend or something. CTU.
Shut up, RC. If you ain't part of the chambers, you ain't nothing.
Townsend too.
Well, yeah. Whatever. Anyway, but yeah, go for business yourself. Also,
I'm gonna follow that too, though. I'm gonna follow that.
Well, you should.
Like I said, your own business. Make your own money. That's important.
Oh, like I said, you can. Sometimes, see, now you got me getting off subject. But sometimes you gotta pay people. Cause like I told y'all in probably 3 episodes ago, I paid for somebody to do my stuff. But if you feel comfortable, you can go ahead, go into your State of Treasury website and do it yourself. You can be your own registered agent. Don't be sending them papers my way. Go ahead and send them down to Huntsville where them professionals resign so they can call me and be like, Mr. L.O., we got some papers here. We just need you to verify some things. I'll be there. You ain't finna send them to my house. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm looking at them like, what is this? What is these words?
I can get jiggy with this.
Yeah. But I did that. Also, last year, like I was already investing before last year. I started investing, give or take, 2017, 2018. But last year, most people believe it or not, coronavirus was great for me because like it killed everything. Like the stocks died. Yeah. And guess what? I came in there like the sweep. I came in there like the what's that dude name from the Apollo? Sandman. I came in there like Sandman. I came there sweeping up them stocks, boy. Sweeping up the stocks. Get them where I can. Get them where I can.
Get them out of here. Get them out of here.
And I'll bring them here. Bring them here. Bring them here. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of companies went down. A lot of companies went bankrupt. But a lot of companies was good companies. And just because company A went down, company B, who's doing such a great job, went down because everybody else went down. So I got in there, got a nice little investment train going on. They still low. It's still a lot of great companies right now. A year later, still undervalued that you can get into.
Right.
Get it in while you can.
Get that money.
Because I know one thing. I am investing in dividends.
Money which, to be made.
That's another podcast to talk about that. Because I've been talking about EV stocks, which is electrical vehicles. A lot of people are talking about them stocks, but none of them pay dividends. So,
but
I do have some though. But
make your own money. That's the important thing of this topic is to make your own money. That's what you learn.
I wasn't done though, but yeah, I will say, you know what? You're right. A lot of things I said did have something to do with money. I'm sorry. It's not all about money, people. The root of evil, whatever they say, money is the root of all evil. Well, I guess I'm an evil person because money make my world go round.
Round and around and around.
You make my world go round, go round. What's that?
I think you butchered that song too. Because it's you spend my.
Oh!
Well, you just killing songs tonight, bro.
You know why? Because it's 3:16 and Lilo said so. Wah, wah. I'm crazy right now. But
wildin'.
But honestly, truly, I also learned that I learned more about myself and the type of people that I can attract and the type of people that that attracts me, and I have learned to be a better person in certain categories that most people say that I was horrible in, like my smart mouth. I got better with my smart mouth, just a little bit. But any progress is great progress.
Any progress is good progress.
So,
right.
like I said, like I said, that's one thing I feel like I wish a lot of people would have learned during the coronavirus if they didn't get sick. But learn about yourself, self-care, self-love. Because, like, believe it or not, a lot of people don't love themselves. They love, like, they just love what people say about them, but they don't love themselves. Some people don't even know themselves.
They don't.
So
they don't.
Like, that's one thing I would say. Being cooped up in the house by myself, sitting on my porch, drinking my tea. I learned myself.
But with this coronavirus, it could either have allowed you to learn yourself, or it could have did the opposite, where it allowed you to lose yourself as well.
Right.
So I know some people that lost themselves because they was cooped up in the house.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't, once they got cooped up in the house and they weren't going out like they were, they didn't know who they were anymore.
And let's go back to one thing a lot of people that I don't understand is, for you to be happy in life, you have to be happy with yourself. Like, true, it was a long time to be cooped in the house with yourself if you were by yourself. Like, for example, I was cooped up by myself.
Right.
I'm not in a relationship. I'm not married. I don't have kids. Right. I had to go visit my grandparents rarely, and, you know, mainly had to do a lot of stuff over the phone. But because I'm used to being by myself, it didn't bother me. Where I know people who I would talk to on the phone, they'd be like, "Oh man, this is horrible. I'm losing my mind. I don't watch everything on Netflix. Ain't nothing else to watch.
Right.
I don't watch everything on Hulu. I need to go outside, man." I was like, yeah, nothing wrong with that. And like, actually, another reason I didn't like lose my mind, because I'm in nature. I love nature. And like, parks were still open. Hiking was still open. You know, a lot of nature, I forgot the word I'm looking for, but a lot of nature items you could have done during I don't know why I say converse, but coronavirus time period, COVID-19, that, you know, you can get closer with nature. You can reinvent yourself. You can relax. Because if you ain't have never been to Ruffner Park or Turkey Creek over here on the east side, or Old Mountain hiking, you don't know what you're missing. Because just go outside, go in the trees, listen to the birds. Now, I will say, you might hear some leaves ruffling sometimes. Right. And me being black,
for sure,
get scared.
For sure.
And it be some plants out there you don't know.
It be like that.
Like poison ivy. So if you do go hiking, wear them long granddaddy socks if you got on shorts, or wear some long pants, because they will be, you know, brushing against your leg a lot. And yeah. But like I said, yeah, like I said, coronavirus, you know. And then also, I'm saying I'm happy. I praise God that I didn't lose anybody that I knew to COVID. So yeah. Also, pray God that I didn't get anybody pregnant and had to have a baby during that time, because based on what I heard, it was hard to, you know, being there with their kids and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, having somebody around was helpful, you know, during coronavirus. But also,
I mean, we still in coronavirus.
You have to,
We still in the coronavirus.
Yeah, I know. But during the time last year, then, you know, having somebody
shut down.
It's all good to have somebody, but then also you gotta be able to not hover over that person. You know,
ooh.
You gotta have some alone time still. You know,
you step on some toes.
I understand that.
Are you stepping on toes right now? Is this a toe stepping moment?
I don't know. I think
Are you Kurt Franklin right now?
I think they sliding their feet out.
Are you about to
out.
stop?
But for real, like, you know, people need their time alone. So don't use coronavirus as an excuse to be all over that person. If y'all in the house together often, you know, take some time to yourself. Let them take some time to themselves. But, you know, sometimes that don't work as well, because some people may have it in their mind like, oh, that person's still in this house, so it's gonna still bothering me.
Man,
It's still bothering me.
She in the other room, but
Like,
man,
shit,
I still her vibe.
I just feel her. I just know she's still there. I hear her voice. I hear her right there.
What she laughing at? Ain't that
TV.
funny?
Turn the TV down. That little stuff.
Go home. Go to your mama house.
You can't let stuff like that affect you, for real.
That's funny. That was it.
A lot of divorces happen, a lot of breakups, and a lot of getting closer together. So, it depends on how you do and what you do.
You know why? You know what they need to do?
What?
They just need to come together and be happy. We should all love one another. You know why?
Well,
Cause Lilo said so. Wet.
I wish it was that easy. Shoot.
Oh, I hurt my back on that one.
I wish things were that easy.
Oh, my back popped on that one. Ooh.
But it's life.
Oh, my back.
You old. But it's
I
life.
think I took my head back. I think I popped my neck. I think I had to lean with it, rock with it a little too hard.
Lord. Well, you sound like a preacher then.
Well, anyway. Yeah.
But, yeah, it's a year in the game of coronavirus. Hopefully.
It don't be no year 2.
Yeah, hopefully that year don't turn 2 years so I can go somewhere.
Look, hopefully,
I'm ready for a trip.
Hey, hopefully it don't get to the point where coronavirus is legal.
Oh, Lord.
You get it? Because COVID-21.
Shut up.
I'm here every day. I'm here every day.
Whatever.
COVID.
How you doing? Something wrong with you, bro. That boy got that Parkinson's.
Wah.
Parkinson's.
Baka.
Oh, man.
All right, man. I'm sorry. Anyway, anything else you want to say?
No, just if you being great, continue to be great. If you're not great, then become great. Because being great is the way to go. The only way.
Being great is great.
Keep God first and let Him lead and allow Him to lead and you follow and watch good things happen. You know what I'm saying?
And remember, that was His footprints in the sand carrying us on His back.
What?
Oh, sorry. I had a moment. I heard before I came to the podcast, I heard Cadillacs on 22s, and he was like, yeah, them was your footprints in the sand carrying us on your back. Cadillacs on 22.
I ain't did nothing in my life but stay true.
You sound like true. Pimp my voice, Mac these bees.
Pray to the Lord for the Mississippi street. Yeah. But pray for everybody. That way you won't miss nobody. Hey. And
I think she said you
pray without ceasing.
What? Well, pray for me. I pray for you.
You pray for everybody. You won't miss nobody.
Yeah, you forgot the first part. You got.
I ain't need all that.
You know what else you forgot to say?
What?
Wah.
All right.
But anyway, everybody, once again, gotta go to the list.
My stimulus check, yeah.
Why you doing that?
I need my stimulus
happy
check, yeah.
Women's History Month.
I need my stimulus
hope everybody get their stimulus
yeah.
check.
I need my.
Happy 316.
Hey.
Wah. Because I said so.
Check, yeah.
So,
hey.
that's it. I'm your boy Lilo. 3-0.
Yeah. And this your boy C4. Foes up, lift your bros up. Hey. The pearly whites. Shout out to my dentist.
That gonna be a t-shirt. Look out for that t-shirt. It's coming soon. It's gonna be a picture like this.
Hey.
Lift
I'm gonna
your
get me a
foes
grill
up.
first. I gotta get a grill first.
All right. And
Then
you
I'll
gonna
be
say lift
like,
your bro. What you gonna say? What you gonna say in t-shirt? What you gonna say in the t-shirt? Stop looking like
Foes
that.
up, lift your bros up.
Foes up, lift your bros.
So I got a whole one side that show the grill and then put the foes up. Yeah.
Like I said, you're gonna see this t-shirt. When you see this t-shirt, we be advertising the crap out this t-shirt.
For real.
Also, we might even advertise some masks. What? Might advertise a hoodie. What? Might even advertise some drawers. I don't know about that one. I don't know.
No, I don't want to be
Let's
on
just
no
stick to
nigga.
t-shirts.
I don't want to be on no dude waist. Nope. Nope.
Calvin Klein on my behind.
Hey, no, sir.
I ain't finna walk around with no brothers on my behind. This ain't 1960s.
Brothers on the buttocks.
Was it Juicy? Do they still say Juicy on women's booty?
I don't know if it's still out. I think it's still out though. Just like that apple bottom jean.
She got them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. You gonna leave me hanging? What you supposed to
The
say?
whole club was looking
No.
at
I don't need you no more. You supposed to be like when I was like, okay, I'm doing
I
it.
was the backup dancer.
Yeah, you was supposed to be the backup singer. Okay,
I
let's try
was
it again.
dancing though.
All right, anyway, we're done. Y'all have a nice day. Have a nice night.
Nice night, man.
Have a nice
day, night,
afternoon.
March, all that. Cause
All right, what's wrong? You gangster,
next
man.
time we do this, won't it be April?
I need my stimulus. Yeah, it'll be the next one.
Birdman. Hand rub.
Birdman, daddy. What you say? I'm Birdman, daddy. I fly in any weather. Bye.
Pose up. Lift your bros up. One more time.